So I'm Marie from Texas, originally from Texas. That's where I was born.
I'm Chloe. I'm from the UK.
And we live in the Netherlands. And so how we came to find Active Love was through our agency, AAPA, which is American Adoption Professionals Abroad. And they suggested AOL as the agency of choice. And as soon as we went to the website, we basically went, we looked at one other one, but it was pretty apparent from the get-go that AOL was the agency that we wanted to go with. And then here we are today.
Family vibes, we just love that. And, just seemed really, just person-centered and curated. And we just knew that we weren't part of a number in a system. We were actually, a family, and it was just, it's just right from the get-go, it was just clear that AOL was the one for us.
Oh yeah. So the choice was made for us before we even made it. It just kind of was. It was written in the stars. In our experience, it's snowing. Sorry, that is Utah weather.
Yes.
Our experience with AOL from the beginning has been amazing and seamless, and every individual that we've been in contact with here just approached it with just love and curiosity and just kind of as Chloe said, a welcome to the family type vibe, and just it was seamless. And I know I've said that before, but from day one paperwork to picking her up at the hospital on April 22nd last week, 2 weeks ago, I just couldn't have asked for a better experience. I didn't know what to expect going into the adoption process. This is our first adoption. I have friends that have adopted but didn't really learn about the process that they went through. And so, didn't really know what to expect. And I just feel like this is one of those experiences that I'm never, ever going to forget. Not just because of the bundle of joy that we got, but just even the paperwork. And I don't like paperwork. I avoid it at all costs like the plague. Chloe, thank goodness, did most of that and helped set us up for success with that. But even the paperwork was not something that was I don't know, we didn't really run away from it. It just kind of, we enveloped it with open arms, and it was just a great experience.
We felt really looked after as well. There was a clear process, with all the different folks in the team that we were working with. We never felt alone. So we just felt that we could pick up the phone anytime and have a chat.
And we did.
We did. Shelley and Linda and Carly, we felt really supported because it is a bit of a daunting and emotional process, and we just felt really supported. So just massive gratitude to the AOL team, always and forever. Really, it's just been magical. So.
Even kind of beyond our experience as adoptive parents, but from what we saw, how the care was given to the birth mother and the birth family, I was just I'm blown away, and I still am blown away by it. I just feel like there's such care and attention and tenderness and compassion and all empathy and all of it. It's part of the package, and I think the name of the agency itself, Active Love, is so appropriate, and it just it made this, as Chloe said, this emotional experience just manageable. That's a great word. It made it manageable, and just joyous, even through the arduous paperwork. Just a joyous experience, and hands down, I think I would absolutely suggest AOL for anybody that I've ever come across that wants to go through adoption. In fact, we already have, to be honest with you. We've been in Utah almost 3 weeks, and we have already suggested Active Love to a couple that we've met for adoption. They might have already gotten in touch with you, but I would scream it from the rooftops. And we have sweatshirts. We'll be your walking billboards, both here and abroad. Just the work that you do is just phenomenal, and putting these little kids into families like us that want kids, and I get emotional.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And thank you from the bottom of our hearts, you know. I don't know if you want tips for other families, and you might want to edit that bit out, but just we found it really useful to speak to other families who had already gone through this process, who are going through this process, similar to us, particularly living abroad. There's a lot of hoops to jump through, so that is just one recommendation. We ended up speaking to at least 3 or maybe 5 families in the end, and they were just so helpful. And then just when it comes to the paperwork, spreadsheets, you know, colour coordinated, just to keep track.
Yeah.
And then we did everything in about 6 months at a pretty steady pace with quite full-time jobs. And then but the whole process for us was under a year and a half from contacting Linda to having this little nugget in our arms. So it's
just
been amazing.
Our gratitude and gratefulness for the family of Active Love is just, we will sing the praises forever and ever and ever, and you'll probably receive gifts from us randomly, so expect that.
Life-changing.
Just forever grateful.
Yeah, forever grateful.
Forever grateful.
Thank you.